Okay, so I came down one morning, come down the stairs as usual, happened to put my hand on my chest and felt a lump. So the next day I called the doctor, went in, and he immediately sent me to another doctor who the next day put me in the hospital and did a biopsy. So when he did the biopsy, he wanted to automatically go ahead and do a full mastectomy at that point. My husband would not let him do that, so we went home, and he actually called us when I had to go back to get a drainage tube taken out. A couple of days later after that, they sat down with me for over an hour and tried to convince me that the right way to go was to do a full mastectomy, and would not do it. So we found out through some friends, another doctor, went to him. He said that the size of the lump and also the type of cancer that it was, that he felt like the best way to do it was to do the lumpectomy with radiation. And so we ended up going that route. I had no symptoms whatsoever. I had nothing that warned me that I had cancer. It was just simply feeling the lump, and that was it. I had no forewarning, no nothing. After healing from the surgery, I went back into the hospital each day, and I did 25 treatments of radiation, and I went 5 days a week, and I had no pain, no sickness, no nothing related to the radiation. At the end, it just looked like I had a bad sunburn, but I had no problems with it. So after the radiation treatments, I had to go back to the doctor every 6 months for checkups, once a year, and also to this day I still do mammograms once a year. I would say, as far as where it's not on your mind a lot about it, it was probably 10 years or more. And then it just, you might think about it for a second every once in a while. But it was something you didn't dwell on. It was something that you didn't say, why me? I don't think I ever questioned why me, that it happened. It was just one of those things that did happen. And nobody in my family had, that I'm aware of, ever had breast cancer. Being big-breasted, I think it was a lot more noticeable being one side being a little bit larger than the other. And through the years, as you age, everything starts dropping. And then it really became noticeable. And I also started having lots of problems with my back, and just the total unevenness of it. And so I went to a doctor, and he did surgery and reduced one side, one breast, so that I would be the same size on both sides. And which, not only I've not had any back problems from it, it totally gave me a different outlook on the way I feel and the way I look and everything to this day. My name is Sherry. That is my story. I had cancer 32 years ago, and I did not let it define me.